Welcome to ezClocker. To start, you will need to add an employee by clicking the Add Employee button. Here, you will need the employee's name. If you want the employee to use their own phone to clock in and out or view schedules, then enter an email address or phone number. You can skip the kiosk PIN number if you are not using our kiosk app. You can also set the employee's hourly rate and role. ezClocker supports 3 roles for employees. The default is an employee role where the employee only sees their own timesheets. A manager role where the employee can view and edit all employees' timesheets or schedules, like a team lead or foreman. The third role is the payroll manager, who has the same access as the manager role, except they can see the employee's pay rate while a manager cannot. On the left of the dialog, you'll see a Permissions tab. Here, you can specify if you would like employees to use their phone to clock in and out, or website. When done, press the Add button. An invite email or text will be sent to the employee. The email will look something like this. The employee will need to click the Accept Invite link. This is how we link them to your account. It's very important to tell the employees to not download the app until after they open the email or text and accept the invite. If they need any help, there's a tutorial link at the end of the email that shows them step by step how to download the app and clock in. Let's go ahead and add an employee. If you need to edit an employee's information, you can click this small icon next to their name to make changes. Here, you can update the employee's name and other information. At the bottom of the dialog, it will tell you if the employee has accepted the invite or not. Now that you have an employee, you can clock them in. The green color indicates it's an active clock-in. You can add a time entry by clicking the Add Time button. This is used if you want to add missing time entries or a time entry in the past. Now let's look at another employee who has a week's worth of time entries. Here, you can see the employee's total hours worked for this pay period. If you want to change the pay period dates, you can just set them here. Just make sure you press the View Pay Period button when you are done. To view the GPS location of where your employee clocked in or out, you click this icon. As you can see, the employee clocked out at a different location than the one they clocked in from. In this scenario, they clocked in and out at the same location. If you wish to edit a time entry, you can click this icon. You would use this if you need to make changes to a clock-in or clock-out time or notes. This icon is to delete the entire row. And this icon brings up the Audit Trail dialog, which will show you all the changes done to this time entry, who clocked in, and the source of those changes. At the end of a pay period, you'll want to export the timesheets by clicking the Export Timesheet button. You can export one employee or all employees. Most customers use the All option. Select the pay period dates you wish to export, and check the Totals in Decimal Format option if you want to have total hours show as decimal. If you'll be running payroll, then it's better to convert total hours to decimal. When you're done, press Export. A file will be downloaded to your computer under the Downloads folder. You can view this file in Excel or Google Sheets. Here is an example of an exported file uploaded to Google Sheets. As you can see, there is a summary section of total hours each employee worked, and if you've entered their hourly rate, then you'll also see their estimated pay. If you scroll down, you'll see all the time entries for that pay period. Other features ezClocker supports is the Schedule feature. Here, you can add a schedule for any of your employees. You can also archive an employee. You will want to archive an employee if they left the business and not delete them, because archiving will take the employee out of your active list, but keep their data, so in the future, if you need to review their data, you can. On the account page, you can manage your subscription, and if you scroll down, you'll find some options you can use. Here, you can set the day your schedule starts. Or, if employees are allowed to make changes to their time entries, and if you have this box checked, the app will not allow your employees to clock in or out unless they have the GPS turned on for their phone. Another option you can set is the Restrict Early Clock-In option, where you can block employees from clocking in before their shift starts. The Enable Automatic Breaks option is used if you want an automatic break to be added to an employee's time entry if they did not take a break. The Round Clock-In option allows for time rounding, so when an employee clocks in or out, their time will be rounded up or down to the nearest 5, 6, or 15 minutes. If you make any changes, just make sure you press the Save Preferences button. We hope you found this tutorial useful. If you have any questions or suggestions, please send an email to support@ezClocker.com.